Okay, women's 800, one of the most wide open events I can ever remember seeing at a U.S. Championships. The U.S. leader in 2025 and the only woman under 158 is Addie Wiley. Then after that, we have a slew of women in the 158s, none of whom are defending champion, two-time defending champion, Nia Aikens, whose season's best is 159.06. That ranks her only 12th. None of whom are American record holder Athing Mo, whose season's best of 2 flat .42 ranks 31st. But one of whom is RJ Wilson, and another whom is Raven Rogers, who have made a bunch of teams in the past but didn't make the team last year. You've also got a bunch of fast collegians, Michaela Rose, Rasheem Willis. Juliet Whitaker made the team last year as a collegian, made the Olympic final, and then took a break from Stanford due to mental health issues, but she's running this meet. It's completely wide open. I have no idea what's going to happen. Robert, how do you see this thing?
Hard to predict, I guess. I mean, the inconsistency in some of these people this year is just, in last year, is wild. I mean, AJ Wilson, she was Mrs. Consistent for all these years. Last year, she didn't break two at all the whole year, but she still managed to make the USA final. This year she's broken two, three times. So people kind of written her off, but maybe we shouldn't have. And then when I was coming up with the spreadsheet for the prediction contest, I had to go down to number 12 just to get Nia Akins on it. But if you want to write out the two-time defending champion in Aikens, just because she's been running terribly outdoors, did you watch her indoor season? She was stepping off the track with panic attacks. She was a DNF in Boston. Next race, she wins USA's convincingly and was probably, I mean, I thought she might have won a gold medal if she hadn't fallen at World Indoors. Then the Yips have come back outdoors and she just off and on. But she's training with Ajay. She's a DNF in the last race. I don't know if she was just pacing Ajay or if she had another panic attack. I feel confident in Wiley. She's never made a team, but she's been second in the Diamond League 800, second in the Diamond League 1000. She's on the team. After that, good luck. I think there's 11 women in the 158s or something like that. I'm going to go with Raven Rogers. She's been running pretty well. I like how she comes from behind. But you got even someone like Michaela Rose. Like we thought a few weeks ago, okay, she's going to break the NCAA record in NCAAs. Now she's rabbiting the pre-classic. Like she's falling off the face of the earth. And then I'm going with Rasheem Willis, the NCAA champ. She seems to, again, finish well, run smart. And I thought a lot about Athing Mo. I mean, her talent level is obviously just in her sleep. She should be running 158s. But to be honest, I really hope she doesn't make this team. She needs to hit rock bottom and get the hell away from Bobby Kersey and get a new coach. I hate to say that, but I've been thinking that more and more recently. I don't want to see her scrape on this team and stick with him. I want her either dominant or with a new coach. So I think that I don't think she would have made it last year with the fall. And I think if she's just as good as like 10 other women, let's say she's in 157, 158 shape, her tactics are not good enough. She'll run on the outside. She won't be confident. I don't see it happening. She needs to be way better than everybody else to make this team, and she's not. So that's why I don't have her on there.
Yeah, I don't have her either. For me, the tactics are a huge concern for me, like you said, Robert. And the fitness, I just haven't seen it. At Prefontaine, she ran a bad tactical race, and I don't think she was fit. Her second race at Memphis was better. She ran 2 flat, but she had nothing in the final 100 meters. And she got blown by people like Rachel Gearing, McKenna Keegan, and Veronica Hargrave, who I do not expect to be factors in this event. So has she added another second or two in the last 3 weeks? I mean, it's possible. This is the most talented woman we've ever seen in the United States in this event. But I just have doubts, like you said, unless she's in like 155, 156 shape, I think she's prone to running too much distance, to not being comfortable in the pack. So I'm going Wiley. I do have some concerns about her tactics, but I think she's just clearly the fittest woman right now in the US. So I'm going with her. I'm taking Rogers for the same thing, Robert. I just think that last 100, if she's in contention, she's going to mow some people down. And then I'm going with Nia Aikens. And I know her outdoor season hasn't been very good, but like Robert said, indoors she wasn't very good, and then she still made the team, and she's won the last 2 U.S. titles outdoors. I mean, that'd be quite a fall to go from 2 straight titles to not even making the team. So I'm picking her.
Okay, we're all in agreement with the first 2. Addie Wiley's never made a team. This is our lock in this crazy event. Not a lock, but we like her. For Raven Rogers, I just feel like it's trending in the right direction. She has experience. She does well at Hayward most of the time. Rosine Willis isn't a bad pick. I agree. Athing Mo, I just kind of in my mind just decided it's not happening, which is sort of crazy. And I'm giving Nia Aikens the benefit of the doubt, John. I just for whatever reason, I'm just assuming it's like mental. And she's somehow shown she can rise to the occasion when it matters. So I was going to go Aikens, but I can't have the same pick as John. I'm going to go with her training partner, Ajay Wilson. Just sort of sentimental value. Once you're older in the athletes, you root for the ones who have been around. That's how it works, people. And she would be, if it wasn't for the intersex athletes, she would be regarded as like a legend in the world at the world of this event, right? She'd probably be a multiple-time world champion, maybe an Olympic champion. John, what are the stats?
Not true.
Okay.
She would have won Worlds in 2017. Well, she would have been the favorite. 2016, Melissa Bishop was 4th in the final, but Ajay Wilson was prevented from making the final because she was in a semi with 2 of the DSD athletes. So maybe she'd be contending there, but yes, she would have more hardware than she currently does.
Whatever reason, picking Ajay Wilson.
One other person we haven't even mentioned was on the Olympic team last year, but hasn't even broken 201 this year. Allie Wilson. All right. We started with the men's 8. Now we're going to the men's 15.